When I was younger, I used to think that being mindful and focusing on the now was also synonymous with making a choice to be happy. Now I understand that it's impossible to be happy 100% of the time, and no one expects me to be. Mindfulness helps you to be happier. Yes, but life is still life, and you are allowed to feel all of our emotions. Teen life is full of obstacles, and some teens may face traumatic experiences. The goal is to balance the emotions so that we are not overwhelmingly sad or angry all the time. Practicing mindfulness can help us get to neutral, and that's just half the battle. My grandpa Avin and I were very close. He was one of the smartest and kindest men I've ever known, and he was constantly teaching me valuable lessons too. One time he sat me down and took out his phone, which had his notes on it, and he started reading off some driving tips that he'd written down. I asked why he was talking to me about that since I wasn't turning 16 for another month, and he said that he may not be there by then, so he wanted to make sure that we had talked about something that would be such a big deal in my life before he was gone. Grandpa Avin always believed that we shouldn't sweat the small stuff, and everything was the small stuff. I asked him how he could be so positive in the midst of his sickness. He said, well, to be honest, I've tried getting to positive. I've always been known for my optimism and positive attitude, but that doesn't mean being blind to realities. So I decided to get to neutral. This was a poignant lesson for me, that there's something between negative and positive. It's neutral. And to me, that's balance. We don't have to be happy all the time. We can feel our feelings, and then we can learn to cope with them. I understood that Grandpa couldn't be happy about what was going on in his life, but he got to a place of acceptance for what he couldn't change, and gratitude for the life he'd had and the time we were spending together at that moment. Gratitude was a tenet of my great-grandpa Jack's teachings too. He'd often say, smile and say thank you. An attitude of gratitude can change the vibration of the world. Thinking on things that we are grateful for is scientifically proven to help us be happier and is a form of self-care. You would never allow your phone battery to get down to 0% without making sure it's charged, so don't allow your body and mind to get down to 0% either. And on my end, I promise not to tell you to just breathe. And I won't suggest that you always have to be happy. After all, mindfulness doesn't mean ignoring how you feel. Instead, it's the key to self-awareness, self-acceptance, healthy coping, and navigating stress. I believe that we get to feel what we feel, and we can choose how we handle it and express it.